Alright everyone, so in this video we're going to be doing the gaming test on the new Galaxy A14 5G. Obviously just got this yesterday, did the unboxing of it. If you guys did not see the unboxing, I'll leave a link in the description down below so you guys can go ahead and see that. But as you guys see, we're going to be testing a few different games right here. We have Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, and PUBG Mobile. So we usually did Temple Run and stuff like that in the past, but this phone is definitely going to be able to handle some more graphic intensive games. So definitely happy that we're getting up there in the A series devices, considering this is an entry-level device. So we have 4 GB of RAM inside this device, 64 GB of internal storage, and we also have the Exynos 1330 in here. So I know a lot of people were talking about the Dimensity 700. They wanted that processor inside of here instead, but this actually is more powerful than the Dimensity 700. So we're just gonna go ahead and start off with the first game, which is Call of Duty Mobile, and see how this runs. Alright guys, so really quick, one tip about this device is, we actually do only have one speaker on this device, so you can cover that up pretty easily. So if you're not using earbuds or wireless earbuds, I would definitely make sure you're not covering that up, because it is quite easy if you have huge hands. I'm on the bigger hand side, so it's easy for me to cover that up, but I still have enough space to still comfortably play the game without blocking that. But we're going to go ahead and check this out. Of course, we're going to check the graphics and see what those are set on and see how this goes. And this is an actual match that we're playing on multiplayer. This is not with bots or anything. I mean, there could be a few bots inside of here, but I have been playing this and I ranked up a little bit on this because I was playing it earlier. But graphics look good so far. I did download the HD resource pack, and I'm making sure to do that from now on. But we have medium on our graphic quality, and our frame rate is going to be set to high. So those are the graphics that we have set on here, and it actually looks really good. Shadowing is good, frame rate looks really good on this, and I don't see any issues so far with this. So looking really good so far. This device is also, I believe, a little bit bigger than the A13 if I'm not mistaken. There's definitely enough room for my fingers because I have like sausage fingers, bro. But I have enough room to play this game on here, so it's going to be very adequate space for this. Got taken out right there, but this is running perfectly. All right, in the lead again. I don't think I need to show anything more, but if you guys are really competitive in this game, which I know a lot of people that are, you guys are going to be able to compete with this phone. Runs perfectly smooth. There has been no heating issues at all. Thickness of this phone may be the culprit for that, but works perfectly well. Alright everyone, so the next game we are going to be testing out is PUBG Mobile, as you guys can see. Now if we go into the settings and check the graphics on this, we're actually set to HD. So we're set to HD by default, and we're actually set to high for our frame rate by default as well. Also, so far this chip is really being a trooper. It's nice to see an entry-level device like the Galaxy A14 5G performing so well. This device again retails for $199. I know we were gonna do a competition between the A14 5G and the Moto Play 2023 version, but I just already know this phone's gonna completely demolish that device. So just a heads up, if you guys want a phone and you guys don't care about Moto actions, or if you're not like a Motorola fanboy, get the A14 5G for sure. This phone is great. Shadowing and everything looks good on this as well, so there's no issues with the graphics. Everything looks really good. Even in the distance, everything's loading in quite well as well. We have our first person. He's trying to run away. Alright, cool. Well, that's what happens, bro. Don't really see any hiccups so far. Game is running perfectly.
Horace, you don't have a vision.
Alright, so I'm gonna turn this down. That fairy's voice is so annoying. But as you guys can see, we have medium graphic settings on Genshin Impact for our last game, because this is going to be the most graphic intensive. But if we go to graphics, we have our graphics quality set to medium. If you set to low, it's going to be balanced, but let's put it on medium. It's overclocked right now. We have it set to 30. You guys can always put it to 60 if you'd like. Let's see how that looks. So 60 looks okay as well. You guys are going to be able to play this decently at 60 frames. But yeah, it looks good. Any of the other graphical settings above like medium or high just start to glitch a bit. So I would definitely recommend, if you guys are playing this, play it at medium at like 60 frames per second like I'm doing now. But the game looks really good. Everything looks good, as you guys can see. We can see all of the mountains in the background. There is going to be some slowdown if you aren't playing on low. But if you do want to get a lot of graphical quality, you're going to have to put it on medium. But let's go ahead and try low. Let's see how that looks. So yeah, this looks good. It's running perfectly so far. We're going to get into some fighting and see how it runs after that. But game is looking pretty. Seems to be playing fine though, as you guys can see. I'm sorry, I'm not great at this game. I've just been testing this out as far as like phone tests and stuff. But this game looks good. It looks like it runs good as well, as you guys can see. Okay, cool. So we're back to the character that actually has a sword. Let's see how this looks. Nice. Yeah, so this is running pretty good so far. These graphics are super pretty as well. I'm sure I said that already, but everything looks to be running good. We're gonna take this little guy out. And see what's inside of this chest.
Is this an answer from this world?
Awesome. So game runs fine. Obviously you saw some slowdown right there. Other than that though, it runs fine. This is definitely going to be able to play it. But that was Genshin Impact. So that was gaming on the Galaxy A14 5G. I feel like everything ran pretty decently. We did get a tiny bit of warmth. It did not get hot by any means, but we had a tiny bit of warmth near the camera area right here. But other than that, games ran great on this device. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, but I think everything ran perfectly fine. There was a little bit of a stutter on Genshin Impact, but that game is really graphic intensive. I'm sure you guys know how to set the graphics on that game as well if you guys are really into that game. But yeah guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. This has been Safal from TechRight. Peace out, Tech Gang.